All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's get rid of that. I see y'all. I see y'all watching. I see y'all tuned in. Ta-da! What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Cowboy Cam, live with you at the crib. I'm at home. All right, I'm live with you on the Flex Network and the Cowboy Cam Facebook page. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. Share it with your friends, your family, everybody. Share it, Cowboy Nation. Let's tune in. I can't believe I got to do a video on this subject. Why would why Why the hell would the Cowboys want? Why the hell would the Cowboys want Matthew Stafford? Excuse my French if you're watching. The hell? Why? 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 Someone give me an explanation on why getting Matthew Stafford would be somehow a good idea. Why? Because I'm seeing a lot of delusional fans out here. Oh, we should trade for Matthew Stafford. So I should let Dak Prescott walk for free, send over draft capital for Matthew Stafford. I should let Dak walk for free, send draft capital to Detroit for Matthew Stafford. Why would I do that? What's going on, Damon? Surely you're not surprised. I'm not, because literally every single quarterback somehow that's been brought up for trade talks, Cowboy fans go, oh, we should go get that guy. We should go grab that guy. We should go get Deshaun Watson when him and Dak Prescott are the same guy. Somehow we would brutally destroy Dak if he went 4-12. Like, say we only traded away Amari Cooper. Somehow, for some reason, we traded away Amari Cooper and kept our same team that we had took to the playoffs and then went 4-12. We would destroy Dak. But we let Deshaun Watson slide with that. Man, I wish Dak talked so bad about the Dallas Cowboys the way Deshaun Watson talked down on the Texans. Like, Dak Prescott has been insanely humble about the whole situation. Like, Dak could have threw everybody under the bus. But no, Dak is the leader that we want, that you should want for your football team. And literally he takes all the blame. You know, he leads your team. He doesn't complain about anything. Dak don't complain. Deshaun Watson signed that contract. He signed that contract with the Texans. And literally within the next season, I want out. I want to be gone. Could you imagine if Dak did something like that? How bad Cowboy fans would criticize him, would ridicule him? Man, it must be nice not to be the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. So yeah, I see a lot of people out there. Let's trade for Matthew Stafford. Look here. Yes, Matthew Stafford is a phenomenal quarterback. Let's not get that wrong. I'm not gonna act like Matthew Stafford does not have offensive weapons. All right. Not gonna act like Matthew Stafford does not have offensive weapons, okay? Matthew Stafford is basically I don't want to say Tony Romo 2.0 because Matthew Stafford's way not way more talented, but is more talented than Tony Romo was, like arm talent wise. But the injuries that Matthew Stafford has piled up, he just broke his back like last season. Like broken back, everything like that. Why would I trade for a quarterback who broke his back? I'm not doing that. If I have my quarterback, why I'm not trading for a quarterback who has broken his back. All right. This is the Stafford trade is more for a team who has a complete roster and they're ready to make their run, such as the Indianapolis Colts. I believe they're ready to make their run. Phillip Rivers was pretty good in that playoff game for the Colts, and they just came up on the short end of the stick. So for the Cowboy fans out there to say we got a whole bunch of holes on our team, why would I give up draft capital to fix the holes to get a quarterback who broke his back, who's been injury plagued? That makes zero sense. That makes zero sense for me. If you're saying your team is so bad, if you're saying you got so many holes to fill, you're better off keeping your quarterback that you got. you're better off keeping the guy that you got. You're better off going to the dance with the guy that brought you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I seen some fans were like, well, he's cheaper. He's cheaper. Look here, Matthew Stafford is gonna get traded away. He's gonna get a new contract. Look here, like the whole era of 20 million, 30 million is gone. All right, Matthew Stafford's gonna get a new deal. All right, you guys already see Aaron Rodgers saying, "Oh, I want a new deal now." He just got paid like 2 seasons ago. He just got paid right before Russell Wilson, I believe. Like literally right before Russell Wilson. So 2 years ago, Aaron Rodgers just got paid, and he's already saying, "Hey, I'm ready for another deal." The era of $30 million quarterbacks is gone, baby. It's gone. The Cowboys missed out. Once again, Dallas Cowboys could have signed Dak Prescott 2 seasons ago for 25, 28 million. You could have signed him after that playoff victory for 33, 34. After he beat Russell Wilson, they could have signed him then, 33, 34. But decided to wait. And now the market's only gone up. The market's not going to go down. I don't care what nobody says. You can say, oh, the cap is going to drop. That's not Dak's problem. That's not Dak's problem. Dak's gonna say, "Give me my paper, give me my money." All right. So yeah, like the era of $30 million quarterbacks is gone, man. It's just only up from here, and you better pray that you get Dak Prescott signed before Baker, before Lamar, before Josh Allen, because once again, that price is only gonna go up. Like that's it. It's only gonna go up. It's not going down, it's not staying the same. Like, it's not happening, guys. So you better pray that you get Dak Prescott taken care of, man. And sadly, I do tune into ESPN shows like Undisputed, and I heard Skip Bayless saying, basically trying to make an argument that Dak's not worth the money. Or because he gets these endorsement deals that Dak Prescott should give a hometown discount. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. This is really for those Cowboy fans out there that say, oh, if Dak Prescott wasn't a Dallas Cowboy, he wouldn't be getting these endorsements. We see Mahomes in every commercial. He's not a Dallas Cowboy. We see Aaron Rodgers in every commercial. He's not a Dallas Cowboy. We see Baker Mayfield in every commercial. He's not a Dallas Cowboy. So I feel like this pedestal that us Cowboy fans, we hold our team to, we're the cream of the crop here in Texas. Like here in Texas, it's a big deal to be the starting the Dallas Cowboys starting quarterback. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Dak goes to another team, he's still going to get the same endorsements, the same commercials, things of that nature. Like, like I don't know what Skip Bayless is thinking. I don't know. I'm not sure what Skip Bayless is basically the definition of a bandwagon fan. Because I'm gonna defeat the narrative. He said that Dak was 1-3. As a Cowboys starter, like before he got hurt. Basically, he was trying to criticize Dak for the losses, but I feel like a lot of fans don't realize this. You got a offensive pass interference against the Rams. You got an offensive pass interference call that put you in field goal range against the Rams. All right, you took the lead against the Seattle Seahawks. Dak Prescott came back and took a lead with 4 minutes left. All right, Dak Prescott took a lead after being down, I think like 30-something to 17. Dak came back and took a lead with 4 minutes left, and your defense couldn't get a stop on 4th down and gave that lead back up. What's wrong, Daddy? Sorry, my son's in the background. What's wrong, Daddy? Happy birthday. So yeah, Dak Prescott took a lead against the Seattle Seahawks, and your defense gave that lead up within 4 minutes. So that's 2. Then he goes, Dak Prescott threw for a bunch of empty calorie yards against the Falcons. And then he goes, somehow they pulled out a lucky win. Well, it's not empty calorie yardage if I bring us back for a victory. Like, Not only did we recover the onside kick, Dak Prescott still had to get the team in field goal range. Thanks to CeeDee Lamb, by the way. They still had to go get in field goal range to win the game. All right. So it's not empty calorie yardage. These are key words and narratives that these guys use to try to, what is the word I want to use? Devalue Dak Prescott. These are the words they try to use to devalue him. All right. Against the Browns, once again, Dak Prescott took a lead. He came back. I think they were down 20. They were down 20, I believe. He came back down from 20 points. Took a lead against the Cleveland Browns. What happened the first play of that Cleveland Browns offensive drive? A reverse to Odell Beckham Jr. for a touchdown. First offensive play. Odell Beckham reversed for a touchdown. After Dak Prescott just had fought back to take a lead. The offense fought back and took a lead. Your defense gave it away. And then I think Skip Bayless goes, oh, the Cowboys had got down 17-3. Yes, the Cowboys got down 17-3 to the Giants. Mind you, the Dallas Cowboys came roaring back with Dak Prescott catching a touchdown pass. Dak Prescott caught a touchdown to put them ahead of the Giants on a trick play. Like he was like trying to devalue Dak, saying that Andy Dalton won that game. No, Andy Dalton made that Giants game close, and then he help etch out a victory against the Giants. So my thing is, why would I give up from the Dallas Cowboys? Why would I give up a for sure winner? Basically, all the Cowboys have to do is fill in the needs on the defense. Retool, not they got the Cowboys slated to draft some offensive linemen high in this draft. They don't necessarily have to do that if they don't want to. They don't have to, you got Rashawn Slater and Penei Sewell in this draft. Two guys who can play tackle or guard in the NFL. The Cowboys don't have to pick a lineman early in the draft. You just need to retool it eventually. You're gonna have to get better. You're gonna have to get some some solid backups here and there. But your Cowboys offense is fine with Dak Prescott at the helm. Once again, like I said in my previous video, a lot of people didn't even know the Cowboys had offensive line issues until Dak Prescott went out, and then they were like, oh, Andy Dalton has no time to throw. And I was like, well, that's the same offensive line that Dak was dealing with. What's going on, Shamar? The question is Dak worth what he wants if they keep him? Dak Prescott's worth every dime. And the funny thing is, money isn't the issue to Dak Prescott. Let's just get that narrative out the window. It's the years. If I'm not on a first-round contract, I only get 4 years. I don't get a fifth-year option. I only get 4 years. So a lot of the quarterbacks, like Goff, Wentz, they had and Watson, and who else has received there's another quarterback who received a contract. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, basically Wentz, Goff, Watson, these guys had an extra option. They had an optional year. So them getting the new contract allows the money to kick. Man, can you please come get him? Having an extra year allows them to kick money, spread out that money down the road. Mahomes, thank you, Tony. Appreciate you, Tony. Mahomes. These guys had that extra optional year. So it allows you to kick money down the road, split the money out evenly. Dak Prescott didn't have that doesn't have he didn't have a fifth-year option. So that's why I said within that year 2-3 range, you should have already been going to Dak Prescott with a contract, because you could have got him for cheap. You could have signed Dak Prescott for cheap. But instead, the Cowboys waited. They waited. And so now the contract that Dak Prescott was basically wanting was, hey, the money's fine. The $35 million a year is fine, but it's going to need to be a 4-year deal. That way I can hit the market again and continue to get more money. Basically, Dak Prescott is going to be one of the highest. Dak Prescott has a chance to make more money than all of these quarterbacks combined, basically, with him trying to make sure he gets that 4-year deal instead of the 5-year deal, instead of the 5th-year option, things of that things of that nature. I got you, Shamar. So would you rather pay Dak or go for Watson coming out of the contract? I'd rather pay Dak. Watson's already at $39 million. Watson's, gonna make $39 million. And then in order for me to get Watson, I'd have to give up draft capital. Once again, I have to give up draft capital because the thing about trading Dak Prescott, you have to think Dak gets to choose if he wants to go or not. Dak doesn't, you have no control over Dak Prescott, like trading wise. Like if you try to sign, like in order to sign and trade Dak, Dak has to agree to where he's going. Dak, if you're Dak Prescott, are you agreeing to go to the Houston Texans? No, they just went 4-12 with Deshaun Watson. Like maybe Dak could do better. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Dak could do better. But no, why would I agree to be traded to a team that has no head coach, a new general manager? No. I'm not doing that. If I'm Dak, and so the Cowboys have no choice but to keep Dak Prescott. Now they may franchise tag him, which once again is a terrible idea because the price tag is just going to keep going up. Right now, the Cowboys should be doing their very best to get this deal done to basically make sure Dak Prescott isn't the highest paid, quarterback at the end of everyone's contracts, basically. Like the guys that are going to be signing this year, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. Basically, you want to get Dak's deal done to where Lamar Jackson has to exceed how much Dak Prescott is going to get paid. And basically, Lamar has that leverage where Lamar Jackson goes, I got an MVP. I don't know. Did the Ravens win a playoff game? I think they won a playoff game, yeah. So basically, Lamar and Dak have the same playoff record. For those people who use playoff record, Lamar has the same playoff record as Dak. Dak has the same playoff record as Deshaun. So basically, you want to make sure you sign Dak. That way, Lamar exceeds. Basically, Lamar would end up being your highest paid quarterback at that time. The Ravens already said they're going to sign him. So you don't want to wait. The Cowboys don't want to wait, for all of those deals to get done. Then you got to sign Dak because once again, Dak's narrative is, I was on an MVP run. Mind you, Dak was going to break Dak was going to break the record for passing yardage this season. He was going to shatter it. He was on pace for like 6,000 yards, like ridiculous. And I think the record's only like 5,000. So Dak was on pace for 6,000. So Dak's narrative is, hey, I was on an MVP run. If I don't get hurt, that MVP, trophy is mine. But basically, the Carson Wentz argument that people try to use that, Carson Wentz was on pace for an MVP season before he got hurt, and then Carson Wentz got paid. Now the Eagles don't even necessarily want Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz got the coach fired. And it's just a hilarious thing that's going on in the NFL with all these quarterbacks. Man, this video has gone 20 minutes, guys. I did not want to hold you guys this long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I just want to address how bad of an idea it was to trade for Matthew Stafford, to want to trade for Matthew Stafford. I got you, Tony. I see you, Tony. The problem is that the Cowboys have to convince Dak to take a deal. They're going to have to guarantee a minimum $90 million over the first 2 years. The Cowboys have to pay the tag price for 3 years. Thank you. That's around $120 million. So you look like Cowboy fans are like calling Dak greedy, and he's not greedy. If the tag price, last year's tag price was like $34 million. This year's tag price is like it's 37. So 7 plus 4, that's about $71 million. So the past 2 years, Dak would have needed for a contract. Dak would have needed to make $71 million, basically guaranteed those past 2 seasons. Well, instead you franchise tag him then. So this year's franchise tag is 37, and then after that, I think it's like 44, 45, 53. Oh, thank you, Tony. 50. So 37. So now if you just basically do the 37 plus the 53, you have to make sure you surpass that guaranteed amount. You have to make sure you surpass that guaranteed amount for Dak to take a contract. That's it. That's really the only thing. But once again, money isn't the issue to Dak Prescott. It's the years. Get Dak Prescott just give Dak Prescott his 4-year contract, work out the kinks. Let's get this thing rolling. You see what happened when they gave all that money to Zeke. For those of y'all that follow the channel, y'all know me. What Zeke did was terrible because he knew Dak was up for his contract. And Zeke decided to sit out, force the Cowboys to sign him to a contract instead of getting Dak Prescott taken care of. Jalen Smith got taken care of before Dak Prescott. La'el Collins got taken care of before Dak Prescott. So a lot of the fans out there just saying that the Cowboys don't have the money. The Cowboys have the money. They have the money, you know, and they opted not to take care of Dak Prescott. So now it's time for them to pay up. It's time for them to pay up. You know, you dug yourself into this hole. Now you got to get yourself out. But one thing I know for sure is Dak Prescott can take you to where the Dallas Cowboys want to go. He can get us to a Super Bowl. He can get us to a Super Bowl. It's kind of funny thinking about the NFC quarterbacks like under 30. It's like Dak and Kyler Murray, I think. And people are going to be like Carson Wentz and Jared Goff, but the Rams are ready to get rid of Jared Goff. As for my friends, like before I even started doing podcasts and stuff like that, I was against Jared Goff being the number 1 overall pick. I was against Carson Wentz being the 2nd overall pick. Once again, I told people that Dak Prescott was the better quarterback in the draft. Mind you guys, he was at the Senior Bowl and won the Senior Bowl MVP where the Dallas Cowboys coaching staff coached at. So the odds of like Dak Prescott becoming a Dallas Cowboy after winning the Senior Bowl MVP that year, everything like beat out Carson Wentz, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I told people Dak Prescott was the best quarterback in that draft. And so, yeah, when you think about the quarterbacks in the NFC under 30, it's basically Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. That's it. That's kind of it. NFC under 30. Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray. So the future is bright for the Cowboys as long as they make sure they shore up this defense, which I'll do a video going over defensive free agents, draft picks, things of that nature. I'll drop a mock draft on the page here soon, hopefully today. I should have it by the end of the day. If not, I'll drop it tomorrow, guys. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. Share this with your friends. Cowboy Cam is out.